All right, I come into the house. I got me some paper, pen, pencil. I'm going to sit down. I'm going to look up on the phone the crepe feeder. And I think here in Mississippi we say crepe. Some people say creep. But I'm going to use crepe, and I'm going to look up on the phone the dimensions of this, draw it out on this piece of paper. Then I'll take it down to the barn and see if I can turn what I draw on this paper using that pallet into a crepe feeder. I took the pallet compost bin apart. Just wasn't working for us. We're going to do something different with our compost. And in doing that, I'm going to use one of these pallets that I took apart for a crepe feeder for our goats. And got me some plans that I drew up. We're going to go around here, try to put a crepe feeder together. Now, crepe feeder is used to feed small goats. Basically, it's a gate. It's not a feeder, it's a gate that I'm building. And the gate is going to be, it has bars in it, vertical bars. They're spaced about 6 inches apart. That allows the small goats to go into the area and feed without being disturbed by the bigger goats. And it allows them to be able to feed whenever they want to. Now, what I'm using, I found some aluminum pipe. That's going to be for my vertical bar and for the horizontal bar. And I'll drill holes in the pallet, fix those. There'll be several across. When I install it into the pallet, take this rod and I run it down there. See, that's a perfect fit. And that allows this to turn. So I use PVC pipe and aluminum pipe here to put it together. Okay, the first thing I'm going to do is cut the height. On my instructions here it says from up to 28 inches. I think on the diagram that I read it said 18 to 28. So I'll measure this. Now that I have it cut out, this is the opening that the small goats can go in. What I have to do now, I'll have to, as you can see that opening there, I'll put me a 2x4 here, 2x4 here, and that way I drill holes in that 2x4, and that will allow me to adjust the height of the horizontal bar. Also, I'll drill holes in this, probably see it better from the back. I'll drill holes in this here 2x4, and that's what my vertical rods will go in. Also drill them in the bottom down here. And the way I plan on doing it, put the vertical rod in up here, slide it down like that. I'll have a hole in the bottom. I'll go through the bottom, and I'll just drive this into the ground just an inch or two, just to hold the rod in place. And that's the way the vertical rods will be. So next thing I have to do is I need to put the 2x4 pieces in, get those put in, then I'll work on drilling the holes. Maybe you can get an idea of how it's going to be now. I've got the cutout made for the goats. That board there, that's the one that I put my horizontal bar in. These here, that's the ones I put my vertical bars in. So now I need to go find me a drill bit. It's probably, I'm not sure what size that'll be. Have to find me a drill bit that'll fit that size. Okay, now to drill the holes for the vertical bars. On my instructions here, it says that the holes need to be 6 inches between the rods and 1 inch between the holes for adjustment. Now that Caden's turned the goats out into the back pasture, I think he's going down there to shoot his pellet rifle. I'm going to come back up here. This is another day, and get back started on my crate feeder gate for the goats. As you can see, I've got it put together fairly well, but something I didn't take into consideration, the holes in the bottom here are in the center, and then the one that I put for the cross piece is in the center. Well, this center pole, when you put the rod through there like this, you put it through there like that, it hits that pole. So I need to offset this one, so I have to take these boards out and redo those. While Caden's got Lucy up here, that's what we've been calling her. She's laying there all calm. I'm gonna go ahead and put a tag in her ear. When we bought her at the sale, go on, leave my camera on. Go on, get. When we bought her at the sale, her tag number was 200. So I'm going to put 20 in her ear. So that's what we're gonna do. Well, that was a little excitement, but we got it done. She'll have her tag in her ear. She'll be 0020.